I guess I'm going to go outside, try to find the water, the main water to the whole entire house. If I can turn that off, then I can still replace what I came here to replace, the faucet. And then later on down the road, I can, go to the store, get the parts, come back and do this and still get my job done. You know what I mean? I'm going to try that first. Well, we have a corporate decision. What I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to replace this valve here, this gate valve on the hot water line, also the cold water line. These have been on here for quite some time. They're rusty, and this it was plastic, and it had some residue deposits of water on there, and it just basically bonded this right on there. So when I tried to turn it off, I don't know if you saw, but I hardly tried to turn it off. Snapped right off. Sometimes these goodies are metal back in here, but this one happens to be plastic, and the scutcheon trim ring back here is all rusty. So is this one over here at the cold water line. So I'm going to replace all that, and these are copper pipes coming out of the wall. So I know I need to get a compression fitting type valve. If you got any questions, look at your existing stuff, and you're gonna have to do some measuring with your tape measure and stuff. You might even want to take some pictures on your your camera or something, so when you go to the hardware store you can show somebody. And even these water lines, I don't know how old they are, but I'm going to go ahead and measure those. I'm going to get some new ones of those too, so when I come back I'll have to change all this. So, the project just got a little bit better for you. You're going to learn a lot on this one. I've got to make a material list, so until I come back, I'm going to go ahead and put this all back together. In case you still want to use your sink, you still can. This here, you just tighten up as tight as you can with your hand. That's what these little thumb turns are for. That's kind of a good thing. If you don't have that, if you've got a different type of nut, you can use something like this. These are channel locks, and you can adjust this. If you got a metal ring here, if your trap is metal, a steel trap, your nuts may be really super hard to get back on there. Then you're going to have to use some channel locks. Make sure when you tighten it down, you don't go too tight. Last thing you want to do is tighten these down too much. You could crack these. Once they crack, you're going to get a leak. All right? Okay, I guess I better make up that material list and go to the store.